Now in Lowndes County this morning, Valdosta State University students came together for a candlelight vigil, and this was to remember Breonna Long, who was killed in a shooting at a Remerton bar. Taking a look at Cook County over the weekend, family and friends came together to remember the life of Willie Batchelor. He passed away at the age of 89 and was Cook County's first black commissioner. Headlines this morning, the presidential race appears to be headed for a rematch now that the New Hampshire primary is over. Thank you so much, Chris. Time is now 6:14, and looking at some consumer news this morning. On Tuesday, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released a report showing a majority of states' unemployment rates were the same or better than last month.
Ruth's voice carried her across the United States, eventually landing her on the Washington Monument on August 28, 1963.
How does it feel to be a part of history and to know that you had a voice in changing the way society works?
I feel humble. I have so many different feelings about it. Of course, I never knew that participating in the civil rights movement, singing the songs, would take me to places I've never gone.
Riley Armant, WALB, your hometown news source. There are plenty of places you could go for a coffee, but there's only one place that serves you coffee with a purpose.
It was like I could just relax and answer the questions and just sort of like be myself and not have to pretend that I'm not somebody trying to desperately seek a job.
This is Elizabeth Tate, and she's the cashier at Wonderfully Made Coffee and Treats. She previously worked as a caregiver to her mother and struggled with finding a job after her mother passed away.
And then I've been looking for jobs, trying to get out of the house because I was like doing nothing but watching TV, and that's not going to do anything. So my church has been very, very supportive, very, very encouraging to me and walking with me through this. And then Danielle heard about this coffee shop here, and I was like, okay, I've never done that before, but I've taken a lot of leaps.
Shortly after their interview, Elizabeth got the job as the new cashier.
And then she said, I got the job, and then I hung up the phone and I said, what did she see in me that wanted her to give me a chance?
Well, there's not a whole lot for our young adults with disabilities, and so the idea was born to let's have a coffee shop, something that we could employ them and that they could have a supported employment.
Jennifer was inspired to create Wonderfully Made by her daughter after her other children went off to college and entered the workforce.
And Madeline was born with a heart defect, and she had open heart when she was 5 days old. So I'm like, we've got to do something that's hers and that, you know, that she can be a part of and participate, and that's where the coffee shop came into play.